All right, we're live. We are finally live. I'm going to give this a second for people to start rolling in before I reveal what's going on right here. It's going to be some exciting stuff. So you're going to want to tune into this one, guys. You're going to want to have a minute to hear this. That's all I'm going to say right now. You're just going to want to take a minute. You're going to want to hear this. This is going to be a good live. And I'll tell y'all why it's going to be a good live. I'm not even connected to my truck Wi-Fi. I have found the spot on the hill with the best signal that you can find. Are y'all ready to see where that is? Jolene's ready to see. We are up on top of the house here. We're up on top of the roof. I figured if you want good signal, you know, what do you usually do? Whenever you want good signal, everybody can agree, you hold your phone where? Where do you put your phone when you want good signal? That's right. You put it up in the sky as high as you can, you hold it up, and you think that that signal is gonna go up there and bounce off better and come back better, and you'll have better signal. So I tested it. I climbed up here on top of the house. The signal shows me full bars. Are y'all good? Because this is really cool. If this works, I kind of like being up here. I'll show y'all how I got up here too. It's pretty clever, I say. This roof is kind of slick, and I'm not wearing my good grip shoes, so that probably wasn't the best of decisions. Look at Rip! Look at Rip hiding down in that hole that Moo dug. What the heck is he doing in there? He's like crouching down. You can't see him. Oh my gosh, Annabelle's just staying away. She probably did see him in there. And she's like, no, I'm not gonna come out and be ambushed. Not me, I'm smarter than that. Good girl, Annabelle. You're a smart baby. It makes me really excited whenever I get up here and I can look over and I can see all the cows and everything, but it makes me even more excited to look over and see progress on the fence going down. And it goes all the way back across here too, and all the way up to that post is what we got done. Yeah, I left my tripod sitting out there, I guess. But the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be going up. We're gonna be going back up towards that way, out across, and then it's gonna go straight through that gap in the trees right there, right like in the middle of the screen. And there's a T-post. I'd be amazed if we could see it from here. I don't think we can, but there's a T-post back there of where the pasture is gonna run to, so that's pretty cool. So I didn't realize I've been talking for 3.5 minutes already, and you're probably wondering, Jake, seriously, we know you're not on your roof just to do a live. Why the heck are you on your roof? Well, let me show y'all what I'm working on today, and I'll show y'all how I got up on the roof. Let me start off with how I even got up here without falling. There we go, we're good. We got a little bit of grip. Got a little bit of good grip. We'll step down here because it's not as steep on the roof part, but this is how I got up here. I just raised the tractor bucket as high as I could, and then I come around the front and I climbed up. And I climbed up on top of the bucket, and I climbed up here on the roof, and I'm making a video of all this too so you guys can see it. So y'all can see, I guess, me climbing my way up here. I guess that's exciting. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good video. I was also up here and Bree was down there. I did something pretty, I didn't do it like all necessarily on purpose, but there's the Frisbee. I was trying to just like play with her, and I threw the Frisbee at her, and, and she was parked right there on her golf cart, and it hit her in the leg so hard you could hear it on the video, like make the big sploof noise whenever it hit her. So that was pretty funny. She started yelling at me. So if you enjoy seeing me get yelled at, you can just watch tomorrow's video. But today, yeah, I'm up here. I am taking apart the porch. I am demoing the whole porch Like, Jake, you're supposed to be out there building a fence. Why the heck are you up here taking your porch apart? Well, funny you might ask, because it's kind of crazy how things work. You might stumble across certain situations in your life. So I have found myself in a situation where I went and took me a little trip off to Grand Ole, Alaska to meet this girl. And, well, this girl, I don't want to say this girl, her name's Lissa, but you know, I've seen her there and she just looks cold all the time, like freezing, like frozen. I'm like, no, we can't do this. We cannot leave this girl freezing here in Alaska. So I am expanding onto the house, adding onto the house, so we can get all that ready, so I can bring her here and she can start to thaw out a little bit. Hopefully. I don't even know if I'm all the way thawed from coming back, but there's a lot of big plans, a lot of big projects. I gotta get the fence done, I gotta get the porch taken off and the house expanded, and a lot of stuff to do, a lot of content to make, a lot of videos to come. This is like all, like it was talked about, and then I just feel like it was like, and like, here we go. Go. So like there was talk about like the future of the homestead or the farm or the whatever you want to call it. There was talk about the future, and and I couldn't really put into my eyes what that might have looked like really until I got this piece of land over here for my cows. And so now it kind of, you know, in a way makes you feel more solidified and making a decision to stay here and to add on, than rather than to, you know, finally go somewhere else or something, you know. I mean, if there was nowhere here to grow and nowhere here to have my own things and to be able to expand and do my own things, and, you know, I mean, obviously you wouldn't stay where you're at neither if you couldn't do those things, you know. Being young, you want to go out and start your life and get what you want and plan what you want and kind of make your mark, do your thing, you know. You want to do what you want to do, Jacob things. You don't want to stay here in your little rectangle and get told this is what you're allowed to do, this is what you're not allowed to do, and you can be confined to this area, you know. So finally, you know, I guess the hard work has paid off, and I guess they see that I have become more responsible in ways I have become more responsible. But yeah, no, but it feels good to be able to like stand up here, and from up here it really gives you like an idea of everything. Like, it feels good to be able to look out and see the pasture and the cows and all the work that you've done on the fence. And then it feels good to stand up here and to know that, like, today you're going to be able to remove this entire porch, and tomorrow you can set posts, and the next day. So it just feels good. And every day, if you can just make some sort of progress, just any kind of little progress, it helps the next day a lot more, because you can kind of, you're like, okay, well, we're getting somewhere. You're not coming out and just working for nothing, you're getting somewhere. So all these projects, you know, as excited as I am to do them and as fast as I want to get them done, I don't need to rush. I don't need to rush the projects. They need to be done right. They need to be done good. They need to be done strong. They need to come with video. And not just video, they need to come with good video. They need to come with lives like this. They need to come with all kind of stuff. So it's not just big projects, but it's projects within the projects. And so when you try to, I'll sit on my couch at night and I'll kind of think about everything. And it's so, as exciting as it is, it's scary. You know, it's going to be a lot of work. You know, it's going to be a lot of effort. You know, it's going to be a lot of time. You know that every day you're going to be drained. You're doing all these projects on top of trying to change everything about like how you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're doing. You're going to the gym, you're working out, you're doing all these things. You're trying to change all these things at once, and it can be overwhelming. But that's why I'm thankful that I have people to talk to that can give me support, get me through everything, keep me going. And that's what it's all about. As long as I have just a little bit of motivation, I can do it. But sometimes I have a hard time motivating myself. I don't know if I'm talking now because I'm just rambling. I don't know if I'm procrastinating. Or I don't know if I'm saying some good stuff. But anyway, I got a lot of work to do. And I think I am procrastinating just a wee bit. Just a wee little bit. Let's take off a piece of tin. You want to take off a piece of tin together? And then I've already got one done. We'll take off one together. And then we will end the live. Let me go ahead and move these screws off of here. So there's 9 screws in each piece of tin. Okay, so 9 screws later, we're gonna slide the tin off and we're gonna be done with this piece right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is first of all, remove the old screw that you took out because you can't do much with that in there. I was having problems with my first one like this. Like, why won't it just, I just want it to come out. I guess I could do that. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now, here's the thing. I took out those 3 screws. You no longer want to stand on this piece of tin. You can see this is where the tin, this piece ends right here, okay? You don't want to be on that anymore. Because if it decides that it's going to go sliding and you're on it, you're not going to have a good day. You're not going to have a good day, especially whenever you get down to the ground. I promise. 1, 2. I'm gonna pop that off of there. It's not gonna work. Why is this being such a pain in the butt? All right, let's just go ahead and do it the way we know we have to. There we go. All right, 2 more screws. So this one, all right, 1 more, and this baby's going down, down, down. We're gonna be safe about the way we do this. We absolutely are not going to hit my truck, is what we're not going to do. For sure on that one. Just as long as we don't hit the truck, we'll be okay. All right. All right. All right. No one's down there. I think we're safe. Hey, that stacked it up pretty good. All right, cool. Well, we're about a quarter of the way done. It shouldn't be too bad of a job. I'm gonna pick back up on making the video I was making. And then I'll see you in the morning. Bye guys, have a great day. This signal is awesome though, seriously.